Badiashile is a done deal?
Yeah, pretty much around 40 million euros, just under. There were negotiations between Monaco and Chelsea over bonuses and things like that the last few days. He's a player that was on the shortlist of a few clubs for last summer, but for January and next summer as well. 21 years old, he made his debut for France back in September in the international break. Missed out on the squad for the World Cup, but was very close to it as well. Left-footed, tall, but very young. Again, we go back to that. He's young, he makes mistakes. We see in Ligue 1, we saw it with the national team. And right now, the last thing that Chelsea needs is players coming in who makes mistakes, because that's not what they need. So one for the future, for sure. Really talented, good kid as well. Very good mind, good brain, good entourage, everything good. But for the problems that Chelsea have right now, I'm just not sure he's the answer.
Well, that's another thing as well, and I'm not suggesting he's a bad player, but if I'm paying over 60 million for a fullback, and I'm talking about Cucurella, but I need to see something.
Right.
I mean, I at least want to see him running down the wing and getting past somebody and whipping in 3 or 4 balls a game, maybe half a dozen. I don't know, he's tidy.
Can I ask a question here?
Go on.
Can I ask you a question here? No, and I agree with Craig about Cucurella, 60 million, but am I the only person that's thinking, what's wrong with Chelsea? You're going to spend 120 million on Fernandes? Am I the only person that's thinking that?
I think so. It's a hot property, Stevie, isn't he?
It's a hot property. Gakpo's a hot property. Liverpool got him for 37 mil, and he scores goals. I'm sorry, Fernandes had a great World Cup, and he's a good player. But 120 million, when your problems, well, I know they've got a lot of problems, but Chelsea are struggling going forward. We're talking about 2 of the players today, and Havertz and Pulisic again, who I just have shown that they're not good enough. So 2 year 3, you've got Sterling, who looks as though he's like a fish out of water in a Chelsea blue jersey. You need a centre forward, no question, and you're going to go out and spend 120 million on Fernandes in the middle of the park. I mean, I'm sorry. I think they've got they've got everything upside down. You're going to waste 120 million on a guy. I'm sure with what they've got, they can come up with some sort of system or figure something out that they can be at least solid. But the problems are going forward. And Fernandes is going to do nothing for you, in my opinion, going forward.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.